there's a couple interesting ones, but one that comes to mind, I use her first name. Anyways, her name was Crystal, is Crystal. And she was, I think, a third grader when she started with us. And this was early on before I had much experience. And my dad was teaching her. And again, we place students by their ability. So she was in a class with mostly second and a couple third graders. So she wasn't one of the strongest kids, and she was a little spacey, a little bit, not the typical kind of kid that we would have. Her mother was a nurse, and it was a challenge for them to afford our program, but her mom, I could see that she saw it was a priority. And I remember going up to my dad one day and saying after class, do you think this program's going to help Crystal? And he looked and he said, well, I don't think she'll be a mathematician one day, but this kind of thinking is definitely going to benefit her. And I can tell you that for sure. And I still remember that she's not going to be a mathematician one day. And this girl, she did stay with our math enrichment program all through elementary school. She took a little bit of time off in middle school. She came back in high school and actually did some of her university level courses, but she wasn't strong enough to finish any of them, but her mom still believed in it. Fast forward about 15, 16 years, I was at one of our other centers going in to teach a class, and some parent shouted to me, hey, Mr. Kaufman. She said, I don't know if you remember me or remember my stepsister, Crystal. And I said, yeah, I do remember. I didn't know she had an older stepsister. I said, whatever happened to Crystal? And she goes, oh, she just graduated from Cornell with an engineering degree. And she's going to Carnegie Mellon for a master's in information technology. And it flashed back to when she was a third grader. My dad said, she's not gonna be a mathematician. I said, well, she really didn't become a mathematician, but she went to an Ivy League school and she did particularly well. So I love that kind of story.